Would you like to come into our tour bus? So, this is our home away from home. Here you have the front lounge. You also have our bassist, Ben. You also have this Gregory brother, Andrew.
Hey, how are you doing?
Just catching up on some light reading. What are you reading, Andrew?
I'm reading all about American Indian languages.
Do you like to travel with books on the bus?
Do I ever? I actually been really lucky in that I have the bunk immediately above our touring guitar player, Alex, and we've been trading New Yorkers from bunk to bunk, which is perfect because with the New Yorker you can find something that'll entertain you for 5 minutes, but then you got something that you can really, you can really plow through for 2 hours. It's perfect.
It's very helpful. What can we say about the front lounge? The front lounge tends to become the catch-all for everyone on the bus.
It's a place where people will sort of roll out of bed, maybe watch a couple movies on satellite TV. I woke up this morning to catch the end of a terrible new version of The Three Musketeers that I didn't even know existed, and then the middle part of Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh.
Which apparently is a movie about cars.
Apparently. And both of those actually, as it happens, have like new versions of themselves coming out soon, right?
I don't even know.
I think that's true. These are sheets. These are dirty sheets. So one tip on a tour bus is to make sure that you change your sheets frequently. Because, after you get done playing a show, you're all sweaty and gross, and you might not be able to go jump in the shower right after show. You just jump in your bunk, and therefore your sheets get gross.
That's true.
And it starts stinking.
And your bunk is so skinny. If you were sleeping on a full-size bed, maybe you'd roll around all night and make your sheets, in terms of like the density of sweat you'd be spread out because your bed is larger. Because your bunk is approximately the size of a human coffin.
You're touching your sweatiness is touching like every surface.
Every part of the sheet. So it's really sweaty.
We found a drummer in the bathroom. The suspense.
That's a nice bathroom.
It's a pretty nice bathroom. This is also the area in which the food and provisions are kept. We're running somewhat thin. These are leftover hot dog buns from a cookout we had in Odessa, Texas, I believe.
Let's just throw those in the trash.
Let's just throw them in the trash.
Throw those in the trash.
Where is that trash? Ooh, they're really gross.
Right here. Really poorly designed trash can. I'm just gonna go. A lot of ricochets come off the trash door here back into the buses. I'd say I only make 90% of my shots in the trash can, which is really not very good.
I mean, I try to purchase my own food and write my name on it so that no one can eat it.
Sarah G's.
Sarah G's. That's me.
I try to buy something local in different towns. When we were in New Orleans, I bought this thing of coffee that Alex and I were going to split. It was this big. And we were like, well, it's a lot of coffee, but we're in New Orleans, we really want to get juiced. And so we'll drink this huge thing of coffee. And the woman behind the counter became afeared for us because she realized we were planning to split it. And she very courteously pointed out to us that it was actually enough to make 14 cups of coffee. It was condensed coffee. So we had that on the bus, and that would be our coffee in the morning.
Let's show you the bathroom. Now, this is related to Andrew's coffee story. The number one rule on the bus that we were told is to not go number two. No number two on the bus. And so I think it's a very risky move to drink coffee at all on the bus. I myself try to avoid it. So this is the bathroom. Come on in. Let's get close. It's not bad, right? It's pretty good. You got your light switches down here, your vent. I try to leave it on at all times, even though it wastes energy.
Smells bad enough. I think we did a tour of the bathroom.
And I don't know. Oh, this is something that's special to me. I have hidden some little facial cleanser wipes up in this little nook because, again, after the show, you sometimes don't really go to take a shower, and you can't really use the water here, so you just wipe. And I think it's time to go see the sleeping area.
Oh, hey guys. Just Evan Gregory here, hanging out in my bunk. Glad you could join us. Thought maybe I could show you around a little bit of where we sleep and live here on the bus. Oh, hi, Jake.
Hey, bud.
Guys, this is Jake Broido from the Dave Days Band. A little something about 12 bunk buses. We have 4 tiers of triple bunks all throughout the bus. I took the top bunk in the rear because I happen to be the least vulnerable to car sickness. And the thing about the bus is the greater your altitude, in proportion is the greater the amplitude of the bus swaying. And the more likely you are to be affected by motion sickness. That's why the little babies sleep on the ground bunks down here. We have Alex and Spencer. Above them in the middle bunks are the stalwarts, or at least people that just like to get at a hip level. We have Andrew Gregory over here, Sarah Gregory up here, and I'm up top. Take a look in the bunk. You can see what we have here is a pillow. That's where you rest your head often at night. I prefer to sleep on my back because it reduces the sway. Your vents back here for adjustable ventilation try to clear out some of the bunk stench that's kind of wafting over from Andrew and Chris late at night. You got a bag to hang all your stuff. Water is essential in your bunk. You got to stay hydrated if you don't want to get sick on the tour. So definitely take that as a tip. This bus, as a bonus, has TVs actually in the bunk. So right here, there's this little screen that swivels. You can play your own DVDs or watch whatever they're watching in the front lounge. Some people see it as a bonus, but you might see it as an obstacle the first time you bash your head on it when you're getting in your bunk. So beware of that. All in all, this is a cozy place. I think I've had a pretty pleasant time sleeping in my bunk. There's something about that 3 a.m. call when you're resting there in total silence, and then all of a sudden the bus driver turns the key in the engine, the thing comes to life, and you just feel that purr, and it's just like being back in your mother's womb. Boom, you're out like a light. Hope you've enjoyed checking out where we sleep and snooze here on the bus. Let's take a peek in the back lounge, see who might be hanging out back here.
Hey, welcome to the back lounge. This is where we cool down, watch movies like Dog Day Afternoon the other night, or Gary Busey films like Hider in the House. It's also where we come to warm up, maybe warm up our chops a little, or sing a little bit of tra la 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 la, ya 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 ya. Because we can just shut the door, let it out, and get all those high notes ready for the show. So that's what life is like on the bus. We're living at 70.5 miles an hour every day, just jamming out, eating foods, and sleeping.